とにかく行動だ。職員室に行って藤崎先生に事情を話そう。きっと分かって。行ってきなさい。
Alright. Hello everyone. Hope everybody is doing good. Today I'm going to be casting along with gaibasys. Hello brother.
Hello, fella. How's it going, dude?
Well, doing very good. So we're gonna start immediately off. We're gonna have Galv on the bottom from Sensei, and on top we're gonna have Good Loser from Uchihas. And that's gonna be the first game. Last match of the playoffs as well. Well, not last match of the playoffs, but last one on the top 12. Good luck to both teams. And like usual, I'm going to do the optional predictions for those that want. Feel free to do them.
Oh, let's go. Good luck for both teams. I don't want to be biased, but you know, Brazil's playing, so you got my point.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Hello, Mystic.
Alright, so Thunder Dragon is going to be the first deck on the side of Galv, and on top it is seeming to be Harpy.
Yep.
And also 21 cards here.
Yeah, Thunder Dragons versus Harpies. Shish.
Not first really a good start, but she'll be fine to at least destroy the monster in front of him. But that's not common that you summon the Harpies immediately. And hello to everyone. Hello Flocky, hello Yamete, hello Mystic, and hello Jason Knight. Hope everyone is doing good.
Hello, Jason. Hello, Flocky. Olá, Yamete, tudo bem? Como é que você tá? You know, I already told you, but remember Yamete Kurasai is my mod.
Yeah, I recognize his name. I was like, that must be one of your...
Yeah, she's my mod, best one.
Nice. So immediately going with the Swallow's Nest, I actually switched the Harpies and put another monster. Now, what's nice is I do believe he got recently the rest. Yes, indeed, he got the rest from the Perfumer. So that's eventually going to allow him to draw 2 cards by doing the Synchro, which is going to be good for him in the end.
Okay, Cyber Slash Harpy Lady. I wonder if Good Loser is a real good loser or only the name. Hello?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh,
Buzzy like usual with Discord.
Oh, okay, because you are so quiet.
That's the fault of the mic every time.
Ah, okay.
The mic is too silent, and it likes to be like that.
Yeah, and today you're kinda, let me, how to say this? You're kinda happy because two teams you like are facing each other.
Actually true. And the thing is, we're gonna have Galv being able to go for the Legionnaire, and now that's gonna be important because if there's any card on the side of Good Loser which he can negate, that's gonna be actually impactful. And let me also just do one quick switch because I forgot about that. Galv is on the bottom and Good Loser is on top. But yeah, eventually if there's anything to negate the Legionnaire, Good Loser is going to be in a nice spot. And he does have something. So Forbidden Chalice is gonna come in.
Chalice negating the levy. No pop. Well, he could bounce, but he chose no. He banished the better man. And Dark and Roar. Look what my mod said. Are you root for your Uchihas? Because I paid them in the last match. Now I have to return the favor. Golf takes the game. I don't know why, but it takes. Disturbia. Hello, streamer.
Alright, I'm back. I was just busy with something. Alright, so... No, that's correct.
Golf
So-
takes the first game.
Yes.
And
Alright, so they're next for the next duel here. And I don't think there's any repeat declared, so they're going with the second
Nope.
deck. And yes,
no,
indeed.
just check it.
Oof, another good turn actually for Galv, who at least gets the 211 here, but he's gonna still need to have something to... Okay, fair enough. Although,
Destiny Heroes now.
that's still gonna be dangerous, because Destiny Hero, ideally against Thunder Dragons, they do want to OTK. And we know two of the cards on the side of Galv, so there's still a chance for Good Loser to go for lethal here.
And he started Clock of Destiny. Free MST. Okay, drill. Pulls another one. Oh, he went for Celestial. In fact, I should be rooting for the opponents because whenever I root someone, they lose. So let's go Sensei. Okay. Clock Tower adds a counter, so no more damage as long as we have the Clock Tower on field.
Alright, so if I'm actually silent a lot, by the way, this time it's not because of the mic, so feel free, for example, mute and all to cast Gaiba.
Okay. Maybe we should... okay, just let me double check something here. Okay.
And also, end phase on the side of Gaov here, not even trying to attack, and I mean, well, he attacked one of the monsters at least, but doesn't attack the Celeste. And of course, due to the Clock Tower, he doesn't receive any damage. But yeah, always good to at least get rid of one of the monsters, because otherwise that's a free Xyz4 for Good Loser.
Okay, he went now for the Decisor, activates, resolve the on the end of the turn. Excalibur, okay.
He's not gonna have more monsters summoned, so that's fine, I guess.
Oh,
Oof.
Darling Boxer.
And there's the Boxer Veil. Yeah.
So, if he has MST, he can pop. He did it.
Alright, so now going to be the MST, which was obtained from the Clock of Destiny. And because Dreadmaster is coming here, he's going to be able to special summon up to 2 monsters, but I don't think this turn he's going to have lethal, so he's just going to destroy the 2 monsters and stop the attack. Unless he has the mass change, which he could still go for that, but one big issue is the following. If he attacks the Hog, you just shuffle the hand for Galv. He could eventually search for more hand traps, and that means if you try to do lethal or think you have lethal, then there's still a chance for Galv to come back, Destiny Draw, and then you have something to clean the board. Actually, I do like the fact that Good Loser is attacking the Hawk instead of the Veiler, because what's going to be clever is you're forcing Galv now to go for the shuffle. 2 cards for him are useless, which are the 2 Legionnaire. Okay, he's shuffling the entire hand. So what's going to happen is, if he wants to, for example, attack the Veil, he's going to be able to read if there's any hand trap or not.
Yeah,
so going for the Anki here,
He went into the Dreadmaster. Okay, free mass change.
Alright, so far there was no hand trap notice doing the first attack.
No. Another Veil. No Veils.
I think that's lethal eventually.
Yep.
And yes, he did. Very good lethal against the Thunder Dragon. That's actually going to be a point for Uchihas here. Very, very good.
Yep. I got my Karibo here. That's why I love my mod. She's funny.
But honestly, the matchup between these 2 decks is like always interesting, because eventually it's not really a free win for Destiny Heroes against Thunder Dragon, because you have to still think when it is ideal to go for lethal and how do you want to set it up. So if there were any hand trap on the side of Galv, I do think that will have been a completely different story. And
Mirror match, no.
So here that's gonna depend on the deck build of both of these players. Now indeed there's like 1 card of difference between the 2 decks. We have Galv with 25 cards and 26 on the side of Good Loser, but what's going to matter is also going to be the tech cards that both of these players use. It's gonna be very important here. And yo dingo.
And first turn, opening Destiny Draw. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, fair enough. Destiny Draw into 3 back row. That's gonna be fair.
MST on Clock Tower. And the point is, all of the players play only 1 Clock Tower.
Yeah.
They know if they play the second is kinda bricky. But at least you have more resources. And
Well,
since
yeah.
you can activate the skill only once,
Yeah, that
for
is
adding counters.
Although that could be interesting if there's like any team that opts for a second field spell for the Destiny hero, because that will still be a strategy technically. Because if we take back, for example, Gaia, a lot of builds we've seen with Gaia was 1 Gallop and 1 Chaos Gate, for example, in most of the Gaia decks. And I remember there was like one of the teams that decided to go just 1 bit different for the Gaia and play 2 Gallop. And that generally made a difference during the matches. So we could still have one that decides to have 2 Clock Towers eventually, if it, for example, wants to have the mechanic, but I don't think so.
To the Doomed.
Interesting. Yeah, it's not often we get to see offerings to the Doom played in Hero, but that's definitely a possibility.
Yeah, actually people started playing offerings to the Doom, I think, since yesterday or even on Brazilian channels, sometimes I cast second MST,
And number
second
one.
offerings. Woo!
There's only one set on the side of Gal. If it is nothing very good for defense, I do think it is going to be lethal at some point. Or like very close, but it's not lethal,
if
yeah.
this is not yet Treach,
Yeah. It was forced to go for TTH eventually because otherwise that would have been an Excalibur on the side of good loser, then of course lethal.
the strategy is to Cosmic Cycle in response to the MST in Clock Tower. Okay, that's nice. Smart move.
Alright, that was interesting because we saw there was delay on the side of Gal, but he didn't decide to use the card he had in hand. But yeah, definitely was an MST at that point.
Yeah, because if you have a delay and Clock Tower, it doesn't activate. I told you, MST. And Decider sets 1600, unless he has the third offerings. Nope. Resolves. Recycle the Druid Arc. And Clock Tower back to the deck.
Yeah, that was well chosen from Gal than to not go for the MST on the field spell. Makes complete sense. Alright, another MST on the other back row. And that was another Book of Moon.
And Crash. And we know he has the Drill. If he top decked another monster, he wins the game. No?
Right. So there wasn't a mass change. Because eventually that card he drew was a mass change that will have in game actually as well.
Maybe it's a Treach. Or Book.
No, it's not over because Gal, we know he has a Celestial that is in the grave, so he can still go for that. But he has to not draw with the Stratos, and he is going to say no, of course.
No, he negated his own Stratos. And Book of Stratos.
Okay, I do like that Book of Moon. I really like that Book of Moon because there was already a normal summon done. And he used it to prevent from a mass change, because eventually if there was any mass change, Golf will be able to dominate by just having the monster.
Yeah.
No, that will have been Blast what we get to see, so I do think that will maybe still be fine, but...
Stratos defense. He can go Piercing and win. It was the mass change.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a very good prevention from Good Loser. He's just gonna attack. And yeah. You said it, piercing damage for the ending point. So 1 to 2 here. Second point for Uchihas. And Good Loser is going to remain with Destiny Hero. And Gao is out. Alright, so we're going to be waiting for the next player on the side of Sensei. I do think there's another thing I wanted to do, but I'm trying to think what it is.
I think Gao didn't have a good luck playing today. You know, sometimes when you play and you realize that's not your day. Oh man.
True, it does happen at some point. But the thing is that whenever you're a starter, it's not easy to get to stay in the table at some point. So eventually it is what it is whenever that happens.
Hey, did you get the Book of Moon?
I just got one copy and I want to cry. Not of happiness.
Happiness? Ah, okay.
Well, I will want to cry of happiness, but the thing is I'm still crying because I need a second one. Because I want to do test with Ninja at some point. Eventually I have a deck list that doesn't need Book of Moon and it is like working and all. And yes guys, I'm a fanatic of Ninja, you cannot change me, but why not? Sometimes you have decks you love, feel free to try them. As dumb as they are.
I got my third one because I spent some money.
Very nice, man.
I bought almost every single bundle on the game for
That's
getting this one.
crazy. Crazy, crazy.
I mean, two I got on money and one I got on gems. The first one was sponsored on Selection Box. The second one was on gems on Selection Box as well, and the third one was I spent that promo 10 packs plus SR.
I see, I see.
I wonder what is my next goal since I have 3 Book of Moons.
Well, I think it's up to the player. I will usually say that going for some rogue decks can be fine, or you just like save resources. Now we're gonna have Piyama as the next player on the side of Sensei.
Yama. Just for who doesn't know the teams, I believe for today, the Sensei is full Korean, or there's another country player.
Sensei is originally from South Korea
Yeah.
entirely, but for this season of Team Wars, they do have some Japanese player actually.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
Piyama, for example,
I mean,
is a Japanese player.
Nana is Japanese.
Yeah, Nano and Piyama are
Okay.
both Japanese actually.
Okay, nice. So
Also,
3
Melodious
Koreans,
is
2
going to be on the
Japanese.
bottom on the side of Piyama, 24 cards. Good Lizard starting with 3 back row.
And guess what? First turn Melodious, you start Ostinato.
That actually
You
is
have
so
only
good.
one copy. You have only one copy on game and you open.
Crazy luck sometimes.
Unless-
Yes, yes.
Yeah, unless you start like Mozart and Chopin on hand first turn. It always happens to me.
Yeah, this is horrendous whenever you get that, which makes you think that you should play Team Body to sort of get some possibility to eventually summon them.
Yeah, Yamete, she's copying you because he paid for the Metem sleeves. Yeah, he's
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So many people like that as well. I mean, I can understand.
and-
You have some unique mats, very nice ones as well.
well, I have some. I told you. I told you.
Oh my god. Alright, yep,
Ostinato
Gabi with the call of the
first
Ostinato. Jesus.
I told you. I called it.
Yeah, all crazy. I cannot believe this is an Ostinato though. No, he still is gonna have one issue though, despite being Ostinato, which is the following. You either go for Bloom Diva to have the monster not destroyed, or you try to go for Prina, which allows you to do 2 attacks, but she can be destroyed by card effects.
Yeah, unless Good loses playing Forbidden Chalice.
Alright, so eventually he's gonna be making a fusion and he's gonna go for the Schuberto.
Okay, on the end of the
I
turn, the
don't
cards are from.
think I'm gonna understand the Schuberta at all. I'm just gonna say this straight. I do not know what I'm seeing, why I'm seeing a Schuberta, because she's gonna be destroyed at the end of the turn.
Yeah, and the materials return to the field. It's for having the how to say the skill
True.
next turn.
True, that's due to Ostinato then. Yeah. I can see why then.
I'm being copied. Would be that be good or bad? No idea. Go the first pop. And double MST.
Alright, so going for the sides here with the MST.
Super Team Buddy and MST.
So Good Loser is indeed a fully good spot for now.
Not so
But-
good because Stratos.
Yeah.
I mean, not so good because he already spent the 2 MSTs, unless he has the third one.
Yeah, and there's also the
So-
fact that when you do MST against Team Body Force, that actually allows Pyama to get another one on the field for free.
No, but my point is he spent 2 MSTs, but now his clock is kind of dead. Also, clock and
Yeah.
Dreadmaster.
Yeah, that as well. Alright, he's gonna go for another Stratus here.
Change. Blast. He's gonna return one of the... Maybe the Super Team?
I do think he's gonna try to bounce back the Team Body. It's the main danger here for him.
This Schubert still banishes the graveyard.
Yes, indeed.
Super Team. If he banished the Super Team, then it means space for Treach.
Yes.
I mean, do we have, just for science, do we have a Melodious Flute spell?
Good
I don't
question.
believe so.
I do not think there is a field spell for the Melodious archetype.
Oh, I'm googling right now.
Yeah, sounds good. But I do believe they mainly have like some spells, continuous ones as well. But I've never heard of a field spell.
They also have freaking Stratos, yes. Why not?
Alright, so going for score special summon. Alright.
He's going for the Mozart that brings the Soprano
Yeah.
and recycle the score.
And actually that's gonna be
Going to
lethal.
Bloom Diva. Yep, most likely.
Right, so point is going to go this time for Sensei 2-2. So that eventually is a close war what we have so far. And Good Loser is going to be out. So we're going to have to wait for the next player on the side of Uchihas. Also, I actually just want to go quickly on the graphics, just to explain them quickly before we have the next game going on. So this is just to show the stats, ending stats, at least after 10 weeks on the side of the two teams, so Sensei versus Uchihas. So as you can see, both of them ended up with the same score, 7 wins and 3 losses. But just due to the round differential, they do not end in the same place. So Sensei becoming 8th and Uchiha becoming 9th. So very, very close between the two teams. And you can see on the previous season, Sensei was actually ending up top 12. So this is the second time that they end up in the playoffs. First time for Uchihas. And concerning the MVPs, my turn with a score of 22 wins, 14 losses. And on the side of Uchihas, Urashihara with 29 wins and 19 losses. So yeah, positive results. A lot of duels done by these two players. And yeah, very good results here. And we're gonna go back
And
just to see if the war didn't begin yet. So.
no, they still changing that. Changing player.
Yeah, fair enough. I guess we're gonna be waiting for them. No problem for that. And yes, we do have a player in the table. And that's going to be
Oh,
Reversal.
reversal.
Oh, Reversal. Right, you know how to pronounce the Brazilian players, so I'm going to let you do
In Portuguese we say reverso. In Portuguese we say reverso.
That's
The
funny.
stressed letters are the letter E. Reverso.
Okay. Okay. Alright, so let's see.
Turkeys.
Eventually that's going to be a Harpy, what we'll get to see for sure. So Piama on the bottom, Reverso on top. And first turn is actually going to go for Reverso.
And just confirming, Melodious doesn't have a field spell.
Alright. But yeah, eventually it will have been funny if they did have one, because the question is, whenever you have a field spell, there should be a reason for why, right? Like, what benefit does it give to a deck as well? I know the fact that Harpy begins first against Melodious, it does need a good setup to eventually be able to bounce cards, or that's gonna be trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so far he can go for the Synchro. Yeah. So going for the Solace Nest here. And I believe he's gonna put an Oracle. Yes, indeed, that's what he's going for. That's gonna allow him to get back one of the cards. He can go for Egotis if he wants, but I do believe he's gonna go for the Field Spell. And I think that's logic because of the matchup here.
Here wait for Sarge Harpy Lady. Set. And Oracle resolves.
Alright, so we're in draw phase and standby phase. So there's a quick spell on one of the two sides. I do believe Piama does have a quick spell, so eventually MST. Normal sign Soprano. Book of Moon on Soprano.
Unless this genius plays Forbidden Lance. Nope.
Alright, so I do like the no bounce here. Because eventually if you bounce, there's still a possibility that Piama has the spell to special summon a card from the deck. And that will allow Piama to be able to play. So MST is actually going to be the face down on the side of Reversa, and there's surely going to be a bounce. No bounce.
Breakthrough skill.
No, this is interesting. I didn't think he was gonna go for no bounce here, because eventually he will have a free field to actually lethal Piama normally. But I guess he wants to make sure. Okay. I can understand why then. Huge patience though. And the attack is at least done, so. That was a funny turn for sure, but I do understand the choice. And eventually 2 special summons done by Piama, which he can remove the Sonata, special summon Shopina. Shopina is going to take back one of the monsters, he's going to go for a while. And he goes
can boost
for Shopina, and that should be lethal. Lethal, 4,000 damage on point, I cannot believe this. Doesn't even
Especially
need
if he
score to
has
win, but
score.
he's gonna go for score
Yeah.
eventually. And GG.
Yeah, maybe they repeat now, maybe not.
Yeah. No, that's gonna be a tough call to do because, like, most of the time, I think teams will say that Harpy, for example, defeats Melodious, you know, in terms of matchup. But I do still believe that it is Fennekin when you have decks like Melodious, Harpy, and Destiny Hero, where the matchups, I do think they're not like 100% guarantee a win for one of the two decks, right? Like these three decks, I do think represent sort of tier 1, tier 2 well. But let's see if they're making a call though.
Okay, they repeated.
Alright, so going for the repeats on the side of Uchiha. So one repeat left on the side of Uchiha, so we're gonna see yet again the Harpy.
Yeah, Harpies.
Harpies is Harpy. A vicious deck. Lol. Alright, now reverse is actually going to get second turn, which can be beneficial for him.
Okay, started Sonata, activated, change it into Chopina, brings the Sonata again, one set. So this means he has Mozarta in hand.
Not all the time though, like I do think it's not guaranteed that you have a Mozart in hand, but yes indeed that's still a possibility.
Breakthrough skill
Should be
negating
fine.
Harpy.
There's timing on the side of reversal though. So if eventually he has the Swallow's Nest, is gonna be fine.
Yeah, only a Swallow's Nest now because it's not considered a Harpy. Now it's Harpy Channeler instead of Harpy.
Alright, so far going on the defensive play. It could be possible that he wants to expect maybe more background on the side of Pyama. Then he changes the level 4 to eventually destroy another back row. That could be a possibility. Or he just had no way to play his cards due to the breakthrough skill coming in.
MST on the
On
back
one of the back
row.
row. Oof.
It's a book.
And he's gonna do it on his own channeler.
Yeah, of course, he doesn't want damage.
Yeah, for sure. Now, if he had the Swallows Nest, that would have been more interesting, but I can see the choice.
Use Malfet Reach. Possible. Or no?
No timing, though. I still believe that was a Swallow's Nest, personally.
Now he can do his play.
Yeah. Now eventually he's gonna go for the rest, of course. Going for the Gaibasys? It could be possible he has the rest already then.
Elegant Egotist, bringing the Harpy Lady number or Cyber Harpy Lady for the number 1. The only thing saves Piyama now is double score in hand. The only thing is double score. We
If
know
has
he
double
already
score, that
has
would be
one.
lucky, but...
He already has one. Returning the Shokina.
Yeah, no choice.
Yep, one score is lethal.
Okay, he's really trying to go for the attack.
Yeah, score.
Yikes.
Goodbye, reversal. You did pretty well, but you forgot about the score.
Yeah. You should have been patient eventually. Because we didn't even see a score being drawn, by the way. There was like nothing that told you that he has a score, but you can still expect it at some point. But yeah, eventually whenever you have Happy, I don't think you need to go so fast against it unless you're sure there's none, but... Yeah, there were no signs that it was a score. But with 1,200 life points, that's very risky. One wrong attack and eventually that's what's happening. So now we're gonna have to wait for the next play on the side of Uchiha. They're gonna have to get some points back here.
It's a 4-2 for Senseis.
Yes, yes.
We should go next.
Alright, Adam is actually going to be joining the table. Already starting the duel. Let's just hop in.
Adam, we call him here in Brazil as Lancaster because it's his Twitch name. Another heart piece.
Yeah, I see. Like, I'm actually talking about Atem. Like, I know Atem is like a name we've... I mean, I think it's also a mythological name. But, like, I knew a player from the French scene that was actually called Atem before changing his nickname. And, like, that was back in 2018. He was already a very good French player. So, 30 cards Harpies on the side of Atem. Okay. Now, of course, when we're talking about 30 cards, that means a lot of tech cards, especially Karmika. Destroying his own Asterix sign here. Alright, how many sets? 2 sets. That's actually a very good turn what he's getting.
Hysteric sign, search 1, 2, 3.
Yes, yes.
Oh, only one? Okay,
no,
the
3.
second.
It's just that you take time. Like, for some reason, I do agree, like, some of the animations are like, why is it slow? But I guess it depends on, like, what the card tells you. Alright, so now that's gonna be the turn of Piana. He has to pay attention on the back row though, especially if he does not open MST. At any point you have like karma cuts done, then things can go bad. He's gonna go for Ostinato.
Of course.
It's not gonna be over if there's a karma cut though.
Unless he has a forbidden chalice.
Yeah, that as well. But that's if he wants to supposed to summon Blonde Diva, but I'm going to guess he's gonna summon Schuberta, I believe.
Be right back.
Alright, so Pyama thinking of what fusion to do so far. The Bloom Diva is not useful right now, so he's maybe going to go for Schuberta or maybe can go for Prina. Playing 30 cards, asking for trouble. Well, 30 cards are always, you know, dumb stuff. Sometimes you get things, sometimes you don't get things, but yeah. A lot of times you will get some break that just kills you, but even 20 card decks is also asking for trouble sometimes. But like, not for all the decks. So he went for the Blum Prima here by sending the Mozarta and the Score. Is he gonna switch Sonata? Get himself a Chopina. Chopina is gonna get back the Score. And that's still going to be a danger for Pyama though, because he's gonna need a good setup to be able to defeat at least the Harpies that is in front. Pyama going for the fusion. So going for Schuberta. Okay. Is gonna go get back the Sonata. That's the effect of Prima to get back one of the monsters in the grave. Add it to the hand next.
We have Score.
Yep. So we know he has one Score on the side of Pyama. And does Atom has anything to protect his life? Hello, the Mystic Barrier will be good though as well. He's gonna go for Book. On the Schuberta.
Kill Lethal.
Maybe he has another back row then.
Please tell me you have a reach.
Well, it could be possible as well that he has a TTH, but he will have done it earlier on the Fusion and Chopina, I think. So going for the Swallow's Nest here, which is not going to be bad, because eventually he destroys the back row that is set. So that's going to be good for attempts so far. But he still has to deal with the Score that is in the hand of Pyama.
Nada contigo this.
Alright, so eventually destroys the breakthrough skill, which is going to be pretty good for him. And there's a lot of cards in the side of Atom.
And we know he has or in hand. Yep.
Oh my god! Lightning Vortex.
Yep.
On a Harpy, Lightning Vortex. Jesus. And I do think he kept an Egotist, if I'm correct, or he is going to draw for Egotist. And at that point, he just needs to make the synchro. You do the Egotist, and that's GG. So let us see. He went for rest, okay.
I remember last month, I was playing on Yamete's account. I played Harpies. And her build is 30 cards and one single copy of Vortex. And just remind me her deck.
Sheesh. Yeah,
Now,
that opening
game,
is going to be enough for lethal here.
You can scoop, man. Lightning Vortex winning games.
Alright, so Pyama is going to lose this duel though. So eventually Adam is bringing another point for Uchihas finally, so still going to be a 4-3 here.
Harpy's 30 card best deck. Okay, if you say so.
KW. Well, 30 cards, you know, like some of the 30 cards decks sometimes can work in an insane way. But like, it's not like all the decks. I think, well, that's going to be my personal opinion at that point, but on the Duel Links side, I think the best 30 card deck that we've had, I think it's two of them. Either the Shiranui 30 card or the Witchcrafter. To me, these two decks with 30 cards were insane. No, there was a card that was helping these decks a lot, and that was that grass looks greener because it allows you to send so many cards from your deck to the graveyard. And
yeah, Block
that just
Dragon,
likes it so much.
Shiranui 30 cards.
Yeah, the Block Dragon as well was like a funny deck, but I don't think it was like invincible. Like it wasn't that impactful. It was more like a meme because you know that's the only spell. It was doing its job, of course, but nothing too terrible compared to what Shirano did, and I guess Witchcrafter as well.
Well, Harpy's mirror match.
Yeah, but not the same quantity. 20 cards versus 30. We'll see who is going to be winning this duel.
Just for information, BR Meta for now is winning for 6-5 the other match.
Jeez.
So
Well. So far in the playoffs, we've got like impressive results. I gotta admit that. Like, we've seen Bricks and Potatoes winning against Genkai Code 10-9. No, the two
Very
games were
close
like very
games.
old, so yeah,
Pretty.
very close games as well. Because the thing is, what's even more funny between these two is that both of these teams are very, very, very old in the Duel Links scene.
Yeah, especially the Fusion because they are the last season champion.
Yeah, this is also a huge surprise when it comes to like results. But the thing is that it's incredible to see, for example, Kizuki Reborn playing for the first time in Team Was, yet still managing to defeat the champions by just 1 point. But that was a crazy one when you see the report as well. And the MST that is going to touch the Historics, I know that's still going to be danger for Attempt though, I believe. But Pyama is having the... He's having the Patriarch. He doesn't have Lethal. And at some point Attempt is going to be able to accelerate by a lot, so we gotta still see.
And do you know that last week it was BR Meta versus Uchihas, and BR Meta for qualifying, they should win at the maximum 10-7, and they did it.
Damn.
Because if they won by 10-8, they didn't qualify for one single point.
That's crazy, yeah. That shows you the huge importance of like round differentials as well. But yeah, like what I was about to say is like Genkai Code is like, I think it's the team that not many know that it is an old team in the Duel Links scene. Like it's, I believe, as old as Bricks and Potatoes. And Uchihas is also an old team, right? Is it?
Uchiha is not so new, he's pretty old. I
Yeah, that's
believe
what I
it's
thought.
kinda... I think it's 4 years of establishment.
Yeah, that's a lot of years as well.
I believe since when Duel Links come to Brazil, Leandro started the team with Italiano.
Okay.
You do your homework? Okay.
That's cheeky. That's so cheeky. He had the cards, Book of Moon on the Patriarch, and Negodist, which is going to be very good for Atom. Insanely good.
Yeah, now Book of Moon is a free-to-play card.
I mean, there's that as well. But it's also the fact that if he didn't have anything to counter the Patriarch, Atom will not be able to go for Synchro, will be able to go for Xyz, but he is going to be able.
Now, okay, channel discard and bring in the perfumer.
And does he want to get Egotist or the rest? He's
Rest.
gonna go for the rest. Maybe he has the Egotist as well, and if that's the case, then that's GG for a 10. Disturbia, your friend sounds like UFC fight to Gilbert Burns.
Gilbert Burns? I don't even know this dude.
I've never heard of him.
Gilbert. Okay, let me Google this. Gilbert.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna search as well. I have to get some filter as well. Who is this track? I'm curious. Okay.
Wow.
So UFC fighter.
Oh, he's Brazilian.
Oh, he's okay.
He's Brazilian. No, I don't look like him. I don't look like him.
Kicked you. Also getting
It's
an
for
insane
tomorrow.
opener
Tomorrow.
there,
Yeah, man,
Jesus.
tomorrow is holiday here in Brazil.
Such a good board for item. Pyama cannot come back though with one card, unfortunately. Unless it is TTH, which I guess will save you a bit of time, but not that much.
Yeah, tomorrow is holiday here. Okay. Field
Yeah.
spell.
Field spell.
Is
To
gonna
bounce back the
bounce
Oracle. Very good.
He's on Harpy. Will flip. And now he's gonna summon again for popping.
Yeah. That eventually was very, very good. Just to destroy the back row, which is always good because you have to prevent sometimes that this is a TTH.
And book again.
That's not. So GG.
This is game.
Yeah, that's actually going to be pretty huge for Uchihas because no, they're actually 4-4. So this is getting time for the two teams here. And Sensei is gonna also want to gain some points again to get like that distance over Uchiha. So
Yeah.
Pyama is going to be out. Atem remains in the table. And we'll see what's going to be the next player on the side of Sensei.
And answering the question, what holiday is tomorrow in Brazil? It's let me see, Republic's proclamation. When Brazil became a republic instead of monarchy.
I see.
Actually, it was a coup. You know, the proclamation. Because the militaries forced the emperor to proclaim the republic.
I can see.
It was a coup. I don't know how to pronounce properly, but it's this word. Coup.
Okay. Cool. That's also a French word, by the way.
It was a state coup.
Yeah, you say coup. Exactly. You don't pronounce the P. Because French people, when they create a language, they say, we're going to create it, we're going to call it French. For some damn reason, they said, I'm going to write a word and I'm going to pronounce it. It sounds like that, I'm going to write it like that. But when I watch the word, it's actually ugly, so I'm going to be adding a letter, you know?
Yeah,
and it just makes no sense.
Pronounce...
It's more ugly.
Yeah.
Like literally, as a French, I'm hating having words that you know that even if it seems beautiful, sometimes it's just not. And when you pronounce it sounds as already ugly, and you add a letter to sound it more ugly. Like, thank you, whoever's working at the French. Okay, how should I call this? French Institute of the Language. I think it's called like that, right?
Yeah, French is kind of weird because you have this word here.
Yeah. Oh, this one is... Yeah, this one is a classic. I'm gonna admit it. I'm always gonna try to understand why do we say oh, but I just don't ask myself questions because I'm French. I learned it like that, but it's what the fuck. Like, I don't want to imagine how many people will say eau or something like that. But yeah, I'm drinking eau. Let's go. Eau, let's go. I like drinking that. You know what? I'm actually going to go drink eau. I have my bottle. It doesn't have water, so let me fill that. I'm gonna drink eau. Fuck it. And as always, remember guys to stay healthy as well. Water is important, and some countries do not have it, unfortunately. So
Yeah, you're.
whenever you have water,
water,
feel free to drink that.
No, you're not drinking water. You're drinking.
Yeah.
And-
Well,
and
actually,
there's a
say the letter
city-
U.
In the United States, we have a city. If I'm not wrong, is this? Just let me Google correctly.
I've never heard of that.
There's a city in the United States with this name.
Interesting. So now we're just
okay.
gonna go for the
Collect.
next duel, and we're gonna have my turn in the table with Destiny
No,
Hero.
it's my turn. No, it's my turn.
That's his
The
turn.
correct. No, my turn.
No, but I said your turn basically. His is you.
yeah,
I just talked to the chat. Sorry,
and the correct name of the city is this one. Eau Claire.
Now that's gonna be interesting. So 2 sets already on the side of Atom.
Oh, heroes.
Instant Raigeki break. Okay.
Ooh.
Insanely
Raigeki break on
fast.
clock tower.
I don't know if that was necessary to go that fast on the clock tower. Do you think? Because I can understand if Atom is breaking then. Because he didn't discard a good card right now.
Yeah, he discarded it pretty good. Oh, maybe he bricked. If he has mass changes game, and it's game.
Yeah, if there's no good backdraw right now, this is eventually going to be game for my turn. No, there's still going to be a Karma Cut though.
Oh, Karma Cut.
But is this going to be enough? That's a question I have. Oh my god.
Second one.
Jesus. Alright.
Yeah, send the Melodious.
Yeah.
Come on.
That was a speedrun duel, as you guys can see. This is going to be a world record that this duel was done in 37 seconds. Take notes, kids. We're gonna have to improve to go faster than that. So, gonna matter that this is the 5th points on the side of Sensei, so Adam has to go for the next deck. Yes, okay, that's not like that, so we're good. I was just checking the scores again. And already having the second deck, so we're gonna be ready. Let's launch the next duel again. And so far we're also lucky that I'm not getting reboot, I am not getting anything from that.
Whoa.
Wait, what?
Come on, Disturbed. Your bot banned me.
Okay. If you have a link, try to not put the HTTP then. That's gonna be the tip I give you. Yeah, just remove the HTTP and I do think they're not gonna notice.
Okay, let me see.
Should be working. No, it's erased?
Nope.
Right. Well, then.
And now I'm 10.
Okay,
10
let me see if I can't. Okay, let me give you the link. I'm gonna send me the link. I'm gonna try to post it.
Oh,
so
come
stupid.
on, Disturbed. Yeah.
I mean, I set it up. Okay, I'm gonna try to explain why I have Nightbot doing this, and I'm gonna go very fast. Whenever I was streaming some stupid thing, whenever I was like playing Duel Links, I've always have like these fake accounts that just share any stupidity, and I was like, this is actually tiring me, so I'm wanting like few links sent and all, just to avoid any bullshit. So I always do that just in case. But...
You mean that wanna become famous?
Yeah, these ones.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay.
it's unfortunate,
It's
but you have
just-
so much of this stupidity.
And it's just for you check. There's a about the eclair in the United States.
Mm,
It's not even a harmless.
yeah, I'm gonna. I mean, I guess it's because I said just don't post links, but have like no restrictions for these domains, which could be possible. Like for example, I can say if it's an article from Wikipedia, then yeah, you can share it if I don't put restrictions to it. But yeah, that's gonna be a configuration I'll do after, I guess. Also, we forgot to say that Atem is playing Thunder Dragons, 30 cards. And I do believe Scale is going to be Destiny Draw for sure.
Wanna become famous, so work
Okay.
for it. Exactly.
Alright.
That's how it works. It's
Yeah.
not paying bots.
That's true.
Mm.
You know, actually, okay, that's going to be a stupid story I have, but I remember one thing, I think that was like from 2 years ago on the French side. So there was a certain YouTuber from France, for no reason, and everyone tried to understand why. He had 10 million of followers with almost no views in his videos, yet he had that much followers. And it's just so stupid. I've never seen something more shaming than that. Like, I'm sure there were like cases of YouTubers paying, you know, for some of the followers and all that, but he went too far to get 10 million of followers with some like content that are just so stupid. And the funniest part is not that. It's the fact that when he's speaking, you know, he speaks French, but his French is truly trash. Like, it's not even French. I'm listening to it and I'm like, what the fuck are you from? Are you from Romania? You know, that's one question I had. Because he didn't sound French. Not even from the south of France. And I was like, this is crazy that we have someone like that. But I guess sometimes you have people that crazy. That's crazy. Also, huge feel on the side of Mighten here with the hero though. Now, eventually he could have a lethal setup, but I don't think he's gonna have it yet. So he's still gonna attack once on the Dragon Dog, fair enough.
Battle phase. He's considering if he attacks or not because Dark triggers the effect.
Okay, eventually he's going for the MST. Sheesh. So going for a lethal. He's gonna try it all. But is this going to pay off? We'll see. It could be possible that it pays off. We never know.
Well, my game is delayed. Let me.
Ah, sounds good. I'm in turn 4, so
I
Never mind,
have
spoiler.
to leave and join the duel.
Ah, this bug is obnoxious. Alright, I guess I'm gonna continue with the commentary then. Sounds good. So attacking once with Celeste, that's gonna proc a battling boss of Veil here. No, if there is a mass change, you can go for the mass change, you switch the Celeste and try to attack the Veil. That could be one thing, but he doesn't seem to care for that. Attacks again. And ending the turn, or does he want to attack more? We will see.
Okay, let me reach you. I'm still on turn 2.
Alright, so right now he's attacking. So that he is going to proc Destiny Draw for item. But that also means... Ah, okay, I thought there was a mass change, but doesn't seem he wanted. Well, you have to be very sure of the back row if that's the case. Insanely sure. Because that's going to be a good Destiny Draw for Atem though. Especially because he could have drawn for Melodious. Melody.
Thunder.
I correct myself.
Melody, melodious.
Yeah, sounds
Too much
similar.
music.
Okay, I like this Lavinia every day. Looking at the back of the dragon, this is the good Lavinia. But anyways, that's not gonna matter. Is he gonna have enough though Forbidden Chalice is gonna come in, negate the Levineer.
Well, so he still can go for the duel
職員室に行って藤崎先
and
生
go
に事情を話そう
Helio
きっと分かって
since he has tons of cards in him.
了解した行ってきたダメだった
No TTH, we'll see. Okay,
Hello, Mini!
yeah, Mini the
What's up,
broski.
dude?
I'm wondering if he's gonna be able to cast like one of these Team Warrior games. We'll see. He has potential though. So Dragon's Dark, which is gonna get back the Dragon Hulk eventually.
Okay, I just reached you.
And going for the Old Eyes Advanced Dragon, which eventually is gonna destroy one of the monsters. And I think he's gonna go for Celestial. Yes, indeed.
Celestial burning. Maybe he's going Helio, like I said.
Or he goes for the M7.
Possible.
Nah, it's okay. Everyone do whatever they want. What I care is that, like, the people that come here,
Ooh,
first thing they say is
Treach.
that they come for the war. The war is what matters to you.
Treach.
And TTH. I'm gonna blame Buns, by the way. Shoutouts to Buns. He called the TTH.
Yeah, blame him.
Yeah. So funny though.
Well,
You're
need
built
a
different, Buns. You're built to be similar to Max K. Max K was always counting the cards right, by the way. Shoutouts to Max K. The homie.
Max K. It's been ages since I don't listen.
But yeah, it's sometimes funny whenever you see the chat, like the cards that they call sometimes. Like, now, of course, you have some of the cards that are callable whenever you see some matches and focus on them. But sometimes you make some calls which end up being right in a funny way, which is always interesting. Yes, yes, Mystic. So the thing is that TTH ended up being very good for my turn, so I just wonder if my turn is having enough for lethal, or Atom has enough for defense.
Boxer.
Sphere Creeper is still coming in. Is this going to be enough though?
Mass change. Do you have the second? Arcana Force?
I'm not sure I've seen
Anything?
delay, that's the issue. Is there? And yes,
Delay
it does have a
second
second
sphere.
one. Sheesh.
Do you have the third mass change?
He has a Levineer as well. That's the thing. Atem has another Levineer in hand, so then...
Woo!
No, what? Skipping a turn? Atem passed the turn? Oh no. Mama.
Arcana Force. Sphere Karibo.
Rip.
Paid
in
actor.
advance.
This is a paid actor.
I thought...
Paid actor. Check PayPal.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be so stupid. Because I thought I was seeing a Levineer. I thought he had two of them. Oh no. Okay. Okay. I guess I can see why he just... Okay, I see why. Understandable. Have a nice day. So yeah, 6-4 though. And I just understood that he didn't go for the melody. I forgot he hasn't used any melody to get Levineer, so maybe that was from a Destiny draw. So that could be possible. So Atem is out. My turn remains on the table, and we're gonna be waiting for the next player on the side of Uchihas. So nowhere actually reached the second half of the wall, which is going to be very imposing here. Because any choice you make is going to be very important for the end of the wall. So we'll see the choices that both teams then make. Uchiha has to ideally get 2 points to sort of get back where Sensei is, and if they can, streak. So we'll see.
Ooh.
Alright. So talking about Oda Shirahara, I'm gonna have to make a presentation of him after this duel. So.
And look, BR Meta versus Duel Links Taiwan. Duel Links Taiwan is winning by 8-6 so far. And BR Meta now is on last player.
Okay, so DLTW 8-6. And
so far.
You said BR Meta. So that's the score half so far for this. They are curious about the other war. But I guess maybe people are watching the other war. But just in case, I'll put it here for the curious people.
I have the other match open on my phone.
Yeah, you did good. Alright, so eventually,
Block
of Destiny, classic stuff. Sending Celestial to the grave, which is gonna be good for my turn. And I also just realized there's a Melodious 25 cards on the side of Uchihas.
Yeah, I'm omnipresent. I'm in every single channel you can think.
I also just realized one thing is the fact that I'm glad to not see Melodious with Massive Fusion, because it's too good of a surprise to me still.
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna remember YGL doing this kind of trick. That was funny, eventually.
What are they thinking? No, I'm not a god, but I'm in every single place. So as you can, I'm on your stream, I'm on my stream, I'm on Disturbia's stream, I'm on Timor's stream.
Okay, just one question, Gaiba. Do you see any play on turn 1, or are you ahead? Oh, okay. No, he just started.
It was
big
thunks.
Yeah.
Big thunks.
I'm always having doubts on the big thunks. I hate big thunks. This is so stupid, but like, when you get to know that sometimes you see plays and the game stops and you wait 3 minutes like a dumbass, and then you realize there was a bug from the duel, you just hate that. So I can't do anything. So 2 set cards on the side of my turn. Now, one of them is eventually going to be an MST, which is due to the skill, eventually that he gets one. Will this be enough to stop
First solo move.
my turn? We'll see. Because eventually there is the clock with 4 counters, so that means he's not going to be receiving damage on the side of my turn. And then Uchihas is still going to have to set a field ideally to stop the field from the Destiny Hero player. So Piranha going to be normal summon to, I mean special summon.
Maybe, yeah, maybe he has an MST. Pops goes for the Diva, and
I think MST will have been good for the Melodious, but you don't get it every time in your hands. So eventually he gets the monster at least on the field. He could go for Fusion though.
Yep.
Going for Bloom Diva.
He's going Bloom Diva? Well, if he goes for Bloom... No, he went for Schuberta. Uh,
Interesting.
Schuberta...
I guess he really cares for the Celestial to do a Schuberta then.
Yeah, maybe it's Graveyard.
Yeah. Banishing the Celestial is eventually going to be very good for Uchihas, at least. So attacking here for the delays.
Yeah,
Or
attacking
just
only for
attacking to
the...
attack. I guess it was
Just for
pinging,
delays. MST
Yeah.
popping. The back row. It was a treach.
Ooh.
If the other card is a second treach, well,
Yeah.
who knows?
That wouldn't be death though, because you still have Schuberta that is on the field, which could go for that as well. And like banish the cards. But the problem is going to be like whenever you want to use Schuberta, it's the timing that matters. So, for example, when you declare the effect of the Schuberta to banish cards, you first target the cards before banishing them.
Yeah, because Schuberta chain blocks. Do you have mass change? Can you go blast? No, no blast. And clock tower is back to the deck. Chopina recycles. Okay, he recycles Sonata. Or Sonata.
Alright, solid field looking on the side of Uchihas, who also... I just realized that the field spell was gone, but I think that was due to the skill, yeah.
Yeah, due to his skill. Because normally the card itself doesn't do, but skill, the skill says returns to the deck. Okay, blast.
Alright, so
Having
the
the-
Schuberta,
Yeah, having the Schuberta.
and Blast is going to use the
And-
effect to bonus the card as well.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a treach for stopping this? Still attacks.
Alright, it passes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, 1,450.
And yeah, that's still going to be lethal though, because Roberto can increase the attack. And if it is done on the damage tip, then that's GG. GG.
1, 2, 3. Woo!
And that's eventually going to be enough for Uchihas to take the point.
We should have a pick in this game.
Alright, so very fast just before we go for the next duel. I'm actually going to put the last graphic. Let me see if I can go very fast. So, just showing here the player of the month, which is eventually going to be Uchihas, which we see in the table as you can see. 18 wins and 7 losses with a win ratio of 4.5, which is very, very good. And his best counter was actually 7 wins and 1 loss only, so actually insane results here from Uchihas himself. So congrats to him for being player of the month, at least month 1 though, so it's still very good. And yeah, has been a very important play on the side of Uchihas. So let us go back to the duel. We're
Yep,
gonna be watching
they
the
are
next
already
duel.
back.
It's time to catch them up.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so Harpy is going to be the second deck on the side of my turn, who also gets the second turn. Tips on how do I start my own team. The best thing is to have ideally people that you know from the community and that you actually have like a nice relationship with. And if like the friends of yours are actually into competitive, I think that's always a good start. But if you don't really have that much, I guess try to go into a clan that already exists, and I guess it's all about trying, you know. But if you want to start a team,
yeah, if you're considering playing a competitive team, search for good players. If you want a team only for fun, you can call your friends.
yeah. It's hard though to get like good players that easily, but yeah, the best start is always like having friends, and then if ideally you can get like strong players that do will to play competitive, then that's gonna be a good thing for the team for sure. But yeah, it's all about like researching for the people yourself, and ideally having contacts so you can actually build the team. So good start so far on the side of Uchihas.
Schuberta again.
And this one is going to be good though in this matchup. Because as you mentioned earlier, chain blocks.
And he can go another... if he has Necrophagy, he can go for the second Schuberta. This is one of the best songs on the game, you know?
I agree. Easily one of the best when it comes to duels.
Reach.
It's just so cool. It's very chill as well. Allows you full focus as well.
MST. The second reach. Doubles.
Yeah. Losing the T tiers is gonna be hurting a lot.
Now he will go Synchro, return 1, and... Rip Uchiha.
Not entirely, because he has my turn that is losing a lot of cost still to do all the combos. He also discards the rest, which is not something you want to see in general. So
maybe he has the Oracle in hand.
Yeah, could be that as well. But like, even if you have Oracle, I don't know.
And
he doesn't have lethal at all. Like,
he's gonna Synchro first, summon the Oracle, Egotist, and return the Schuberta. You see.
He cannot return Schuberta, and that's the thing. Because if he uses a spell, Uchiha is going to have time to use the effect of Schuberta. So because it is a monster effect that is being used, the Synchro cannot bounce. Oh, wait. Is he going to go for the Thunderspark Dragon? Because doing it now is not bad. That cold put Uchiha in a bad spot. He is eventually going for that. Xyz Thunderspark Dragon is going to come on the field and wipe the monsters on the field. Kaboom.
Okay,
so Schuberta is still gonna do a lot of damage, but eventually I think it's gonna banish.
No, actually
RPs.
not damage. You're gonna banish.
Yeah. Oh
and
my god.
Forbidden Chalice. Don't touch my graveyard, dude. Don't touch my graveyard.
Okay, this is very bad for Uchiha. He's gonna need one of the spells between Ostinato and the first movement.
Only Ostinato saves him now.
Man.
Only Ostinato.
I'm sure it's not the only one. There must be another one. Because first movement solo, you can technically go for a Soprano. Soprano gets back a monster, and you still have something for fusion. But Ostinato, yeah, is also a good card to get. Eventually.
Is this Ostinato, dude?
We'll see.
Is this?
No,
Nope.
it's not gonna be.
I told you.
So that's gonna be
Told you.
75 here.
Told you.
Actually, yeah, Necrofusion will have been nice for him as well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, maybe if it was like a team body, in case that was a team body that was dead. Definitively.
Uchiha changing deck, and let's see how he goes.
Right. Urashihara getting
Destiny
first
heals.
turn and Harpy getting second turn.
Oh.
Is that a ghost? Alright, so Clock of Destiny instantly on the side of Urashihara, gonna discard the Drill Dark. I think he's gonna settle the back row. He could go for that because that's gonna put pressure on my turn. Because talking about Harpies, we could still see some of the Harpy with MST. And at that point, that will be like a free destruction of a spell trap. So let's see.
This Decisor field is gonna recycle the drill.
So we're in the draw phase. There's clearly a quick spell.
MST. Told
Yes,
ya.
indeed, MST is gonna happen. And imagine Blizzard. No, no Blizzard.
No blizzards.
But
Actually,
yeah.
I have 2 blizzards.
Oh, nice. I only have 1. But yeah, for those that don't know about Blizzard, it's a UR spell, quick spell card. Whenever there is a face-up spell trap that is being activated, you can use it and negate the effect. What happens is that the card is going to go back to the hand though and cannot be used until the end of the turn. So that basically allows you to quickly negate an MST, which is nice.
And pretty bad spot for Uchihara now.
Yes, yes. So that's not good, and that's shitty. Because it's gonna be bounced. Harpy takes it.
Unless he
That's
has a
eventually gonna
Kuribo
hurt
in
you.
hand.
Oh, that will be.
I don't
that will be
believe in
nice.
Kuribo. I don't believe.
And no veil, nothing. Yeah, I guess that happens. Amnesty doing the job though for my turn. That's gonna be putting Sensei to 8 points. They're very close for victory here at that point.
Now the last man standing for Uchiha's Ghost.
Yeah, that's not gonna be an easy job for him. He has 5 points to gain if he wants his team to win. Very difficult position for Uchihas, but Sensei is close to win though. They've been doing pretty good though.
The maximum is 5-1 for those.
Yeah,
The
which is
maximum
not
5-1.
simple. You need to streak, you need to get the Heart of the Cause as well at some point. So yeah, that's still something believable, 100%. Comebacks are always possible. Alamea Mystic.
Mystic basically said, if he doesn't throw at least one game,
I see. I see. Cheeky Mystic. Lol, yeah. Alright, so Ghost is finally in the table. That's going to be the last player from Uchihas. We'll see how he's going to do. He has to deal with many players from Sensei. Hajime.
I'm not sure.
Alright, so Yami Yugi is going to be on top.
Anything. It can be anything. Gaias,
Alright,
Thunder
holding cost
Dragons,
20.
Luna, Yos Angels.
That's not going to be simple to guess, I guess. So Harpy on the bottom is going to start the first turn.
It can be anything, you know?
Yep. So starting with a third turn, I guess. So going with the solidness right now, I'm going to be putting that channel just to discard a card and go for the combos again. And I do think my turn is going to try to keep the rest, because otherwise that does make sense. So what monster he's going to discard is going to be a Harpy. That's a very good hand, actually. Very good one here.
Okay, Oracle on field. 5 Cyber Slash.
So that's going to be very good for my turn, because he's going to get 2 cards at the end of the turn. Gets back the field spell and gets a Harpy. So if he has a lot of set cards, he is going to be in a great spot. So let's see, 1. And only 1 though.
He's using Necros. Trust me. Okay. Imagine Necros on Teamwork.
There's still a team that will be able to do, but that was if it was qualified. I'm gonna tell you, if YGL qualified, I will believe them to bring that, to be fair. Legend. So gonna be the turn on the side of Ghost. Let's see, he's gonna get the Galloping Gaia. Immediately gets the Gaia. Sorry, the Gallop. So the field spell.
Let's call field spell.
I'm gonna call it Gallop, because I'm French.
Gallop.
The French people have etiquette. And they also do love. Okay. This is so bad because I have the word in French, but I don't have it in English, and I hate my life. Forget it eventually. Who cares? So Magical Knight Summon, the classic thing here. And of course you're gonna have the... Well, we'll
I call
see.
Dragon. It's shorter. Dragon.
I call him Dragonfire. You're using too many shortcuts.
Yeah, it's
names.
better. No.
I
It
guess.
says my... okay.
Yeah.
Flipping
Very fast
down.
Book of Moon.
And he is gonna even bounce.
Yes, yes.
Ooh, so far 8-8 on Duel Links Taiwan versus BR Meta.
Yeah, this is a close war for them, actually. Sheesh.
Last player for both teams. I'm not gonna lie, I'm rooting for Brazilian men.
And no, he does have a Forbidden Chalice though. So
Chalice
that at least is gonna
negate-
be barely fine because you can see that at least it negates the Cyber Slash. So gonna slow the monster down, but still isn't going to be fully allowing Gus to go for the plays. Because the Dragonfire has been put face down. So he's basically stuck. And the fail spell coming in. Is he gonna go for bounce right now? I think he's gonna be patient before doing any bounce. Alright, yeah. Revealing Oracle to special summon it.
He's gonna pop the field spell. Or back row.
So forcing the face down back row. What is Gus having though? If this is a DTH, that's still gonna do damage. Alright, big thinking moment going on so far. Supposedly on the side of Ghost. Alright, less the back row being destroyed, which will have been the chalice only. I just see to take a silver showing the copy paste of Uchiha lol. And so funny so many people know about this infamous copy blaster. Uchihas is the best moment of his career. It's unstoppable. It's doing and happening. It's flying high like a bird. There's no way he can lose this duel. Like that kind of reference, so many people know about it in the end. And yeah, GG. Having the Egoist combined with Synchro, gonna bounce one of the cards and then the Exist banishing. That's lethal, no matter what. My god. Alright, spectacle. Spectacle of Coffee Pass is about to happen, I guess. But yeah. Dominance on the side of my turn though. 100%.
Well, Ghost. Only 5 in a row, dude.
This is not gonna be simple. No, Uchihas have one last repeat, but there's one thing to say. Not all repeats have the meaning of always be victor with it, but they still can use it if they want and they think they can take on this exact matchup. So that decision is probably the most important for them in this match. There's only 1 point remaining on the side of Sensei, so what is going to be the decision they're going to make, we'll see.
Yeah, just like King of Games, you have to streak 5 in a row, dude.
Yep. And they're actually going for the repeat, going for the last one here.
Repeating Gaias.
Giving it all for the Gaia, thinking that it is going to be able to streak. Alright. Let's see. And begin. Alright, let us see. So first turn is gonna go for Ghost here. He's gonna be able to destroy the field spell and actually have his setup, which is gonna be good for him.
Galloping Gaia again. Now he can fusion summon.
True, Jason. Because Gaia technically don't have like a full perfect matchup against Hero. But who knows? Oh my god, that's bad. F. He has a Fierce Knight in hand and only got to reveal the Fierce Knight, so he gets to have the Curse of Dragonfly, but no follow-up.
Oh, man. Chalice
Okay, he has a Chalice still, but no, that's not enough.
follows.
Oh my god. Rip.
Huh?
100% rip there. That was gonna be lethal for Harpy, 100%.
Well, goodbye, Uchihas.
Yep.
Why is Galv 1-2? Because he lost.
He was the starter. He said, let's go.
Mhm.
Got defeated twice by the dissing hero then. That's all I do. Big gap though for getting a bad hand at the end, but yeah. This guy, I guess. The thing is that, you know, I feel bad for anyone that is playing Gaia and gets such hand, because you know there's one thing I want to say. I'm always going to remember the team that defeated my team in LATAM was 10-0 with the Gaia, by the way. Like, there was a Gaia that just did 10-0, but of course that was on a previous meta, so like, right now it's not going to make the same impact. Because there was like a good point on the side of Jason talking with Destiny Hero, which eventually is a very OTK tag and has enough to stop some of the mechanics from Gaia. And yeah, insanely good feel on the side of my turn.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
GG.
GG, congratulations, Sensei. Too bad, Uchihas. Better luck next season.
Oh, for sure that was a war. Congratulations though for Sensei. Actually having a personal best, but still congratulations to Uchihas, because there's one thing I'd like to say. They went to playoffs, and that's always going to be a big win, no matter what. A lot of leagues, whenever you get to reach playoffs, you can be proud of yourself. Because there's always a reason as for why you reach in playoffs. And also big up for Sensei, because now they're going to be for the first time in top 8 in this season, so big up both teams in this war. Congratulations to Sensei and being the winners for today. And if you have anything else to say.
Actually, Hayes said that the winner team should join for interview. It's mandatory.
Yeah, exactly. I was about to tell you that we're going to have to do an interview.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Alright. So we're going to be bringing in the other channel.
Okay. Well, Alacorn is going for interview. Let's see.
Yeah, actually, I think we need to move in this channel, right? Or
well, it doesn't matter.
I just don't know. Let me ask Hazy.
And when Alacorn doesn't start, BR Meta is winning 9-8 match point.
Okay, wait. Actually, Alacorn is here.
Hello, Alacorn.
Hello.
How's it going, dude?
I feel a little bit excited because I kept the bench and team won.
But first, congratulations for today.
Yeah.
Your team played very well today. Unfortunately, today you benched. My turn didn't allow you to play today.
Yeah, I'm here inside the turn because he have something to do now. So
yeah, next week. In 15 days you bench him. Yeah, chat. Do you guys have any questions?
Yeah, that as
or
well,
or even the streamer.
Yeah. Oh man, it has been a long time. I haven't done interviews for other people, but if I have one question is, for this season, did you guys expect to go this far in Team Wars, like go further than top 12 compared to the previous season?
Actually, we started with just saying that if we enjoy this season, we will have a great result. So we just enjoyed throughout the season, and I think it worked well because Sang, Cobb, and all other teammates really work hard to analyze the opponent and practice a lot. So yeah, we expected, but the because we just said we will enjoy this season. Yeah.
Well, next week in 15 days you're gonna face BZ. They were the first place on their division. How do you expect would be the match?
As we analyze a lot about Bizet, I think we can make a best roster to counter them. So we are so confident about the match.
Very confident. Good to know. Chat questions?
I'm just gonna try to hear to see if we haven't missed one. Yeah, so far no question, I guess.
Well, it seems nothing. Well, just for checking, what time is it in South Korea right now, dude?
It's around 1 a.m.
Whoa, you should be sleeping now.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
Well, from my side, I have no question.
I'm gonna try to find maybe one last question, I guess.
And did you know that Disturbia is one of your fans?
Yeah. It's
Come
our
on.
best friend.
Yeah, he wants to learn how to speak Korean with you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I still have to
I was-
dedicate myself on that. But actually, come to think, well, that's gonna be a sort of weird question, but let me know. Because of course, you know, Team Wars is a pretty big international league between the community of Duel Links, but I'm just asking myself, how big is it in South Korea or in that region? Do people know a lot about the league, or usually maybe thought of having a team joining the league?
Oh yeah. I think many Korean players know about this teamer, and also in communities when they talk about teamers and the result of our team or hashtag other Korean teams. So I think many are interested in teamers and also like want to join teamer. So I hope more and more Korean teams join this teamer if possible. Yeah.
I see. That's always good.
Wow, I really hope Duel Links become more popular in South Korea. Maybe because you have very nice players. One example, only single example I can give is Gaov, because he already played the KCGT, I think, last year, and he played lots of times the KC, even qualified. So I think I truly believe the game will become more popular in South Korea, because I know you have very nice players, and not only Galv, but your whole team have some very nice players. So I really hope it grows better there.
Yeah, we aim to get top, be the champions. So
yeah,
I hope
who knows? Maybe who knows?
Yeah, we could. I hope we could go further. Yeah, I just said. Yeah.
Is there anything you want to say to the chat, the other team, and anyone you want, or even Mom, I love.
Me? Okay. I really thank Golf. Like, he really worked hard to think about roster and also made us practice a lot. So like, I really appreciate his hard work, and I hope his dream come true with our teammates. Yeah, this is them. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, I guess that's it for me when it comes to questions. So, any last question, Gaiwa?
No, I only want to wish them good luck on next match against the BZs.
Yes.
So Well, really good luck for you, and thank you for showing up for interview.
Oh, thank you. Thank you a lot. And thank you
Yeah.
for casting.
No problem. No problem, no problem, and good luck to Sensei for the next was. We'll see if they're gonna become champions though.
Yeah.
Still
Yeah.
possible though. Still possible. Always
Yeah,
trust in
it's
yourself
possible.
and
You have a chance.
yeah.
Yeah. Not just chance, we are confident.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Alright, I think I got nothing else to say. I'm just gonna ask Hazy for a raid maybe. And
Oh, okay.
we'll see. Feel free if you have any questions by the way to me. I can be bullied by
No.
the chat, I can be bullied
No,
by
no,
the
no.
people
The only
coming
thing I
here.
want to say is BR meta just beat Duel Links Taiwan by 10-8.
Ooh, a comeback then. Sheesh.
Well, I'm gonna go out.
Sounds good. I'm gonna prepare for the raid and yeah, yet again, gonna wish good luck to all the teams here that have done top 12. For those that qualify into top 8 and those not, good luck in the future, guys. And
Yep.
yes, alright. So I guess I got freedom. Hazy told me so, so I'm gonna do the optional raid. So those that want to stay in, feel free. This is optional. I'm gonna see who I'm gonna raid though.
Okay, let's
Okay,
go for
I think I
Lawrence.
know who I'm gonna bully. I'm gonna bully a French streamer because I like him.
Okay.
Alright. So, yeah, just doing some Duel Links tournament for those that wants to watch. And to me, that is it. So, I'm gonna wish you guys have a good day, have a good evening, and see you next time. Peace.
See ya. Au revoir.